afterwards stuns the opponent.
Right.
So you get basically any follow-up you feel like if you guess correctly on your throws, which is insanely broken, if some people would say. I would say. It's also very cool to watch, which makes just adds a whole new layer to that sortie game that we were just talking about.
Yeah, her throw game was already pretty good as the only character in Rivals 1 that had a throw, but add in the special pummel to guarantee tippers, you are opening up your combo game just like so immensely powerfully. Same thing can be said for the Loxodon though. We're going to be seeing a lot of the magma charge already almost fully charged here on the part of SolarBeam, which opens up not only incredibly strong strongs, but the ability to flexibilize your recovery with that down special, instantly getting back and not being put into special fall most importantly.
Okay, so we see Sol here fishing for that F-tilt, which actually is a big thing he was telling me about. The biggest thing about Loxodon F-tilt is the mix-up you can get off of it. If you land the first hit of F-tilt, whether on shield or in general, you can instantly cancel into either up-tilt or down-tilt. So if you shield it and you up-tilt and shield, it's safe. Or if you get the hit, you can combo off that into another aerial. So there's so much you can do with that one move on Loxodon.
Oh, nice. A solid recovery on SolarBeam was really anticipating, and then the special pummel break. Just by holding A or B, you can break the grab depending on if a pummel comes out, though the throw is typically guaranteed. And you know MSB is hunting for those throws, given the enhanced punish game you mentioned. Oh, no!
See, that was safe. He was able to parry in time. Ridiculous. I mean, here we have Sol going for that back air now, looking for an edge guard, but again, the big aggression coming out from MSB. I'm loving the usage of that nair and even going all the way off stage. I love that forward air, man. The double hit into taking the stock. Very good from MSB to start out this game.
Yeah, all you have to do is react to which hit you get as well, Momo. You can hit fall the first hit to guarantee the stock. Though Loxodon, one of the few characters with a killing throw into this game. What a mix-up on recovery there from MSB, using the second hit of the up B to get right back to center stage. Though damage is certainly high, and the mid-air neutral special, it doesn't just pull magma out of the ground, it also swings those tusks for guaranteed stocks.
You know, looking at Loxodon's moveset, you think, oh, he doesn't really have any guaranteed ways to take stock off the top. And then you realize, wait, when he's in the air, his neutral beam doesn't send out the magma ball. It just straight up hits you with the tusk, and that takes stocks super early.
It absolutely, Momo. Both these players are kind of like, they're doing a lot of tech rolls back and forth, staying heavily mobile. Meanwhile, MSB trying to play back a little bit and utilize this lead. One tipper jab can mean so much for this Clarin, but a lot of spot dodges are coming out from SolarBeam instead, and the chipping war with this full magma burst on the part of this Loxodon is looking so deadly. Finds the hit here, Momo. We could see more. Oh, turns around the neutral B instead. That allows MSB to get right back.
MSB has to be careful here. You just waste the magma there. But if you find magma down special at anything above 70%, that could just be your stock. We're seeing SolarBeam coming off the ledger with the aggression, with the up air, going even further, catching the parry, and now even using that neutral B so well to not only catch you in the air, but catching you get over the ledge as well. Oh, but great recovery there from MSB.
Yo, and these forward tilt ones, like dragging in to confirm into up tilt and set up for positions like these, like just constantly forcing this Clarin from MSB into juggle scenarios where you kind of are reliant on side B to have any of that horizontal mix, and the Plasma Echoes is such a commitment that MSB doesn't want to take. The forward throw comes down. Can MSB? Oh, what a reversal with the tech from MSB. That was almost an insane pickup from SolarBeam to rock game #1. But the down strong comes out from MSB to even things up. Percent can fly really fast here, Momo. He can never count MSB out.
100%. MSB doing a fantastic job keeping this game close. Finally finding a special pummel there to get a good setup to off the stage. Here we go. SolarBeam coming on again with that special get-up attack. He's been finding so much mileage out of because it sends you so far off the ledge. So you need to be ready for it if it comes out.
Yeah, it's like a roll with a hitbox that sets up his win condition with the magma. It literally does so much for Loxodon's disadvantage. Oh, and the wave land on, but misses the up strong after, even empowered with the magma. The active frames were not enough.
Oh, it attaches the jump there with the up strong. SolarBeam with that magma power up, securing that stock and taking game #1. Ubel, we might just be on the cusp of an insane upset for our first set of the day.
MSB seed 2 here tonight, so an upset would be an understatement on the part of SolarBeam. He plays a lot of this game, but didn't really attend a lot of Rivals brackets online. Hey, we're
the Beetle mentioned.
We're pivoting immediately to this crag.
Yo, it's Blue Beetle.
Yo, I know that guy. I love the Scarab skin from Crag. All of them look so rad, and then hey, you also get some of the Crag nonsense, these jabs coming in so clutch from the early game, but it's SolarBeam applying a lot of this pressure now.
SolarBeam doing a fantastic job keeping the pressure on Crag, who unlike Claire doesn't have that great frame data for finding damage early on. It's once you get to the offstage game is when this Crag starts to flourish. We're seeing here on the platform as well, trying to get down, but that huge hitbox from the up air, from the neutral B, from the up tilt. Loxon is so good at locking it down. MSB just cannot find his footing right now.
Yeah, this... Oh, wow, what a low back air, and it closes out the stock. SolarBeam, the timing mix-up was so good. Fully charged on Magma here, Momo, as we're rocking with the rock, seeing if MSB can find any sort of this typical Crag punish game that we seem to know so well from the Genesis bracket. Yet, in a feast or famine type of character, you really need to make plays like that in order to find your meal.
Really good call out there on the down special instead of opting for that side B. MSB going for a big punish, and now using that pillar in the center of the stage, which lowers down, which might seem like a weakness to some people, but actually if you're able to change your height at a whim, MSB can lock down any part of the stage that he feels like.
Speaking of lockdown, though, man, MSB can barely move that. A well-timed get-up attack is going to get him out of danger. Just the forward throw on the part of MSB, though. He hasn't been going for a lot of the vertical combos that we saw off of players like ZB and Thunders at Genesis. It's just been a lot of the more classic Crag full-screen zoning with this rock and the shards to follow. Oh, what pressure, but he bounced off the rock. You lost so much advantage of that, and we're back in neutral, and maybe even less if SolarBeam's able to pick up this stock. No pillar, doesn't matter.
I love the special get up there from MSB to lock down that stage, just like Solar's been doing with his own special get up. Here goes the wall jump, getting back on the platform. Solar just barely missing that strong up there, and just can't get back on here. MSB doing his hardest trying to lock down with this block, but SolarBeam again has been so proactive with these hitboxes with the Magma.
That was such a well-timed roll for SolarBeam. His shield is decimated. Luckily, he's got plenty of time to let that recover. Great parry. Doesn't reflect the shards, but you are sitting in a very pinnacle position. The up air, the forward air, both whiffing on the part of MSB. As locks it on again, finds his way back. SolarBeam just playing so hard to finish.
There's the F tilt there, into the up tilt, into an aerial neutral B. Very good setup there from SolarBeam. Now sitting MSB possibly on his final stock of winner's side, but there goes the up air. Honestly, I see what they were talking about there. They definitely nerfed that up air.
Yeah.
It still took the stock, but you can tell that's not as strong as it used to be.
Just a little bit, but hey, taking stocks at 170 against a heavyweight like Loxon might be the play. The platform's screwing up that combo from MSB, but he's finally gained himself a lead for the first time in this game, and the Crag with a lead can really snowball, especially with jump callouts like that. MSB looking so good.
There goes the tech from Rivals 1. Short hopping out of the side special there from Crag. That's huge for mixing recoveries, especially against his lockdown. He's been locking down the ledge so hard with that neutral B. We're seeing SolarBeam turning up right now.
How many tech-ins? How many times is he going to
doing this? Don't roll out to ledge. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? We can't do this.
Luckily, Crag has the weight to survive all of that onslaught, but man, did MSB take so much damage from just that one string from SolarBeam, giving us a chance to end this set 2-0 here, Momo, as we're going back and forth, chilling in the full screen. What a parry on the rock, fully charged, but missing out on the timing because it was a special getup and not a neutral getup.
The mix up there from MSB hanging on still, getting back onto the ledge with that up special. SolarBeam trying his hardest to make it back here, going for the parry once again. MSB trying to find any hit to take the stock here. Forward airing through the block, and there goes the stock there with the forward air. Very good awareness from MSB to take that game by the skin of his teeth.
Man, and no flash, no special sparks. It was just well played, putting SolarBeam into the corner. I mean, just check this out, right? We slowly are getting MSB. We were slowly getting SolarBeam pushed further and further away. As many times as MSB was tech rolling in, he knew the win condition was setting up a position like this, holding center stage and allowing. Oh, we're not going back here, I guess.
He's like, oh, Oogle's
yeah, sorry about
Oogle's on the replay now. Hold on, guys. Give him a second. Let him finish.
Yeah. A lot of times when it comes to two heavyweight characters like we saw, it was always about stage control at the end of each game. And when SolarBeam started throwing around his axe like that in such domineering ways, hoping for one stock just to be taken out of nowhere, the winner of the stage control battle tends to favor, which is, I mean, part of the reason why SolarBeam might be counterpicking here to Tempest Peak. Its blast zones are pretty wide, but the stage itself is very small.
Oh no! Oh, MSB still has that up special to make it back there. And that side B as well. And that's what makes so strong. Like you said, the stage control, that's what makes those crag blocks so much stronger. Because giving a heavyweight already with huge hitboxes, a huge literal block to shut down half of the stage whenever he feels like is so big, especially when he has an up special to drag you all the way to the depths. Oh my god.
That's those blast zones coming in clutch, and the slightly nerfed crag up air not closing out of stock quite yet on top of Loxodon's own weight. But the explosiveness, the feast or famine character of this crag is starting to finally eat after a really tough game number 2. It has been all MSB since the early part of this game number 3.
MSB is finally locking in here, especially mixing up the recovery so well. But that up strong from the back, those magma hitboxes are absolutely no joke.
It is part of Loxodon's win condition to accrue that magma for recovery, for damage output, and managing that resource is everything for the Emperor.
There will be no usurpers. Get away from this man, Storm, because he is jumping away from this platform so well. Here comes the nair as well, the up airs. There we go. Getting hit with the down special there into the block as well. MSB, this is where he's locking. This is the crag win state. Has you on the ledge, has the block in hand. This is where he gets comfortable.
You know, not to mention how much respect MSB is given to so much of the burst options out of SolarBeam. Though, when put into the vacuum, we've seen what SolarBeam can do. Instant 70 and more. The low platform not going to extend, but instead the side B does, and the roll read in, another tech roll in called out from SolarBeam on MSB.
There have been so many times so far where SolarBeam has been down, but just finds so much damage off these tech read states. But there goes the up strong read of a lifetime. That was huge for MSB, taking most of the stocks at above 150. Finally takes it at around 100. This could be huge for the end of this game 3.
That forward tilt 2, just being able to tug straight on in, and then covering the whole platform with that up strong. Hey, when these platforms are shifted in the lower form and you can actually hit them while standing, you got to make the most of that.
And this is one of my favorite things about this game so far. Whenever you get into a last stock scenario, the background of the stage changes. The lightning in the back is sick.
It's so cool. Bring back Absa.
I don't know about all that.
Okay.
Anyways. SolarBeam trying to get back onto the stage here. But here we go. MSB again, just down special rock. Down special rock. That's what you need. That's the flowchart that's working out perfectly for you.
Oh, gets the shield grab. MSB cooking a little bit too much. You always gotta be careful, but the forward air on reversal from MSB was so huge, and then converting. So you know that jump cancel we talking about, the side B to keep yourself safe? You wave land out of it and get the up strong instead. It is so clean, and the player that keeps putting crag on the map continues going with the Scarab himself. Maybe had a little taste of the collision chicken sandwich in game number 1, but
Dude,
game number 2 and 3.
He said it. He said collision. You can't get on me. He's the one who said it. Who's really the villain here? I mean, honestly. Anyways.
Nah, it was so nice on the part of MSB though. He looked so much more in control on a smaller stage, knowing that SolarBeam always wanted to interact with him and set up his own looping type of combos with those